Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a sneak peek tutorial of the Scrap Diva Designs 3D tier tray. You can find this die set at scrapdivadesignsdesignteam starting February 1st, 2025 and get a 10% discount using the code prisgemicinc. All the details will be listed in the description box below. Let's get started. So first you will need to cut out 2 of these, and they're like the base, and then also 4 of these patterned paper that is stitched and it goes on top of this base like this. And also the other side, I went ahead and I glued the other side. And this paper collection is Scrap Diva Designs Love Struck collection that just came out last month. So yeah, I'll list in the description box below where to get this paper collection. It's really pretty. And so yeah, so what I did was I also glued the pattern pieces on top of this base on this side as well. So yeah, so I'm just going to show you what I did for gluing the base piece and the pattern piece on top of it. So this is what I did. So overall there's 4 patterns pieces on top of the 2 base, and just putting glue on top. And I glue it on here, just like that. There we go. And there's also these scrolls that you see on top of the pattern paper, these scrolls here. And I cut out 4, I backed it up with foam, and I also adorned it with some flat back pearls here, as you can see. And I did that on one side of the base, and then on the other base I did it as well. And it's gonna stand up like this. So just the outer ones will have the scrolls. You don't have to put the scrolls in, but it's included in the set. So now we're done with these base. And so this tier tray has 3 levels. The very bottom level is the biggest square piece that you'll see here. I went ahead and I cut out the square base, and also there's a pattern piece for it on top of that will be glued on top of there. And also is the 2 sides with the flaps here, and these are the longest ones, and so I'll cut out 2 of those, and also 2 of these ones without the flaps. And just letting you know that the ones with the flaps here, it's like a little bit smaller than the ones without the flaps in terms of this base, this piece that you're going to cover over the top of the base, depending on what color cardstock you use for the base. I used 110-pound cardstock for this white piece of paper to make it sturdy. I also have pink cardstock that is 110-pound, but I just got it, so I was like, and then I started already punching out these ones, so but it still works with this pattern paper, as you can see. And so what else I did was I put the pattern paper on. So inside I decided it's going to be red cardstock to match this piece in here like this, and on the outside we'll have this pattern piece that is sort of like this. So there's going to be 2 of these long ones on the outside that's patterned, and in the inside is going to be 2 of the same long pieces that are stitched in here, and I went ahead and I already glued it, and I can show you what I did with this, the very top layer, how I glued these pieces together. I'll show you with the smallest one, which is over on here. And the middle of the tray is this size, which is rectangular, and then the smaller one is the one that is like the skinniest rectangle. And so, yeah, let's just start building it from the bottom up. And so, we're gonna take this base piece and we're gonna glue these sides on. And you don't need a pattern paper over here on this side because it's gonna be glued onto the side of the base here, and you won't be able to see it anyways. So that's why I don't have a piece of pattern paper. And ideally, I just go with the one that has a flap here, or you could do it on this side. Depends on where you want to glue the side of these bases. So yeah, let's glue these on. I'm making the very bottom shelf. And just align it, the flap to the edge here. There we go. And press on it. Let's do the same thing on this side. I've pre-folded these when I cut it out, so it's like faster. And then let's glue these ones on here, the side, the flaps, like that. Press on it, and then on this side. There we go. And now let's tuck these little side tabs in when you fold this side, and it's going to be in there like that. And same with all the other sides. And then you can close this part here and then glue that in too. So let's put some glue on this little side tab and glue it to the other side, and just repeat the whole process. So we're going to glue all these side tabs. last tab. There. And let's start gluing these red flaps. You can also use double-sided tape for these flaps. It's really strong and sturdy once you put these flaps down. There we have a square box, and we're going to put this piece of paper in. This direction of the paper, keep in mind which ones are going to be glued to the side and how the direction of the pattern paper you want it to be. And we're going to glue the pattern paper in onto the base of the square base. Just like that. There we go. Perfect. And yeah, so we'll just keep on going. Now let's do the second base, the second level of the tiered tray. We're just going to do exactly what we did to the square base, but this one is rectangular. So we have two flaps, two without flaps here. And I went ahead and I glued all the side pieces. And here are the side pieces. These are a little bit shorter, as you can see. And they have the flaps here. And I didn't decorate the one side here because it's going to be glued to the sides of the tiered tray like this. So, yeah. You could put a pattern paper if you want, but it's just going to be covered and glued up. So, yeah. and push through here and glue this side. It's pretty straightforward. We're almost done. I'm gonna turn on my glue gun so that we can adhere this, or you can use this white glue too, but it's gonna take a while for it to, you know, solidify and adhere and cure. So I'm just gonna use a glue gun to fasten the process up a bit. And yeah, as soon as I finish this one, I'll start turning on my glue gun. It's pretty quick. Yep. And this one flap. It seems to be drying out really quickly because it's really dry in this room. So I'm adding some more glue. And here we have the box. These are the two sides that we're going to hot glue onto the side of these frames. And here's the pattern paper for the inside of the box. There we go. So now we're on to the final small box on the top, and it's the smallest flaps ones here. And I kind of, like in the beginning, I glued it and then realized that you don't need one, but anyways, here's the other one, and this is how I did it. I just cut out the ones with the stitching on it. And once you fold this downwards, I decided I'm going to have a red one. And so I glue this on there like that. And then the two longer pieces, which is the ones without the flap, is this piece here. And that piece is for all the different level trays on the two sides like that. And then it has a pattern piece of paper. And this piece is like the longer one as opposed to the ones with the flaps. Yeah, so just to, you know, not get mixed up with the lengths of it, because it is kind of confusing because you think it's the same length for the inner pieces here, but they're not. One is shorter and one is longer. Not by much, but yeah. We're almost getting there. And I turned on my glue gun to heat it up. And let's glue the pattern piece. We're almost getting there. You can even glue this piece of pattern paper here, like this, if it's easier to glue ahead of time. There we go. And let's glue the little flaps together. This is super exciting. We're almost done, and I just want to like decorate it and fill it up. Fill the tray up with my projects from the previous release. It's gonna look super adorable. I'm now gluing the flaps down, the bigger flaps from the top. And I try to use up my scraps, cardstock scraps, like I have a whole bag full of them. So yeah, whenever I see any pieces that are the right size, I go ahead and use those that are from previous, like other projects that have extra cardstock after cutting up, and there's like leftovers. So yeah, it's so cool. We're getting there. Here's the small one, the medium sized middle one, and the large base one. And yeah, let's glue this together now. Here's the inside without the scrolls, and then here's another one. I'm gonna put my glue away for now. And here's my glue gun. Okay, I'm gonna place it on the side here. Put some glue. Place this on the, and then just try to like align it. I think this is the middle, and then press on it. Just like this. Be careful, the glue is hot. And let's put some glue on this side. See the smoke coming out of this? It's really hot. And try to align this in the middle. This is so neat. So now my gnomes are facing like this, so I gotta align them this way. Keep in mind. And now we're doing the middle one. This is the top one. The middle one, it's coming together. Press on it. And this is kind of challenging. Just put it in between the thing or squeeze it ahead of time. Okay, and finally the last one. This is so neat. It's looking like this. Maybe if I work fast enough, I'll just put glue on both sides. Just like this. There. Ta-da! Super neat. It's so sturdy. Wow. This is so awesome. Let's decorate it now. I'm going to turn off my glue gun. Sorry. I have these ribbons and I'm going to put one in between here. You could put more ribbons like on each tier, but I'm just going to put one on top. Oh, might as well use my glue gun while it's still on. Just like that. And let's put one on the other side. It's really cute. And I have these from Michael's bling stickers, Valentine's Day. Let's add some on. Maybe a big heart or a small heart. Let's add a small one. Okay. And then the side. You can use a tweezer too if you don't want to burn yourself. Here, isn't this so beautiful? And I also got some of these chipboard stickers from scrapdivadesigns. Let's use them. They're so cute. There's these gnomes. It's like part of my my theme that's going on here, so it's like perfect. And let's see where I'm gonna put these gnomes. Maybe on the side here like this in the middle, or at the bottom. Oops. Maybe at the bottom like this. Yeah, super cute. And maybe one in the middle here, like this. And another one on the side here, like this. Yeah, this looks cool. Or we can have 3 of them all in here. Yes. I'm going to add some glue, hot glue, So I decided I'm going to have one on each side of the tier tray. Like this. And then one at the front. Like this. So cool. And let's fill it up with stuff now. Not sure what's gonna go in. We have these cherries too. We can hang it on the tier tray maybe. Let's try it. Just trying to open the chain. Should I put a red one? Maybe a red one will look nice. These cherries are from January release. I might have to, oh, maybe put it on the top. This top here. Oh no, it doesn't. I might have to make this a little bit shorter. And let's see what else we can put in there. We can put these tags. Let's put some tags in there. I'm going to have cherries in here on the top level. And we could put, what else could we put in there? Let's put a figurine inside. Like this figurine. I wonder which one. Oh, maybe these tags can go in the middle. Like this. Yes. And then this figurine can go in the back. Like this. Or it can go on the top. And here we have it. There's so much space, like, it's so neat. That's about it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for watching, and I'll link all where you can get this die set and the paper collection as well. And also there's a discount code prisgemicinc, and I'll also link those when it becomes available. I'll link everything. Thank you so much. Toodaloo.